Hey there everyone, this is Jeffrey with Killaskila Gaming, and welcome back to Demons Souls. Previously we went to the underground temple in the mining area and faced off against the dragon god, which, as I said, was a really cool design for a boss, but a terrible fight. And now that we have our first archdemon soul, we are going to return to our first world, because we actually started our third circuit here on the second world. So let's get back to it and see what it lies in store for us. Alright, so there are a few things that I want to do in this location. Not a few things, really. One thing I think that we need to do at this point, which is to go back and deal with the red dragon. There are two dragons in this world, but I think we're going to press on with the location first, because I don't know if I have enough arrows to deal with it, but that's what we're going to do essentially. So we're looking at Inner Ward in the Boletaria Palace, Archstone of the Tower Night Demon, inside Boletaria's gates, where the streets intertwine, lie traps set by the much reviled fat officials, themselves living proof of old King Alon's madness. Okay. So previously we were unable to get past this location. I actually walked up to it. Interesting. Fat officials, you say? So those are the ones who are essentially whipping the people in the mines. I'm assuming they're whipping them. They had a whips. He's let me in, so I'm assuming this is going to be a trap, and he even said traps. So those must be dogs, right? Yeah. Wonder if I can get them. No, okay. Yeah, those are some big birds. I mean, I know corvids in general can be pretty large, but... Big moongrass. Nice. I don't remember what my situation was on healing items. I think we were doing okay. Oh. Locked. You know, I was thinking, I've been thinking about like backtracking and stuff every time we go to places, because there are things, of course, that we've missed out on. Things I've missed out on because I wasn't really thinking about them too much. And the main things I was thinking about in this world, of course, the world tendency stuff, which we can't do much about. I guess we could, but I figured I'll probably save that for New Game Plus, if I can even get it to work in our favor. But I was thinking more about, like, you know, there were two dragons in the first area. Apparently you can't take them out in the first area, but there was loot in the area. And we know we could take out the red dragon in the second area because it was flying right over us. What was the point of that? Like, who would be caught off guard by that? That was so far up the, you know, their first time. Dark Souls did everything on kind of a different level, right? In Dark Souls, you didn't know it was coming because you couldn't see it. They just sit there on fire. Interesting. So I was thinking, we'll kind of deal with this location first, then we'll deal with the dragon. Try to, at least. Then we can see about maybe getting those items from the first area. There's a blue dragon there too, though. Hi. Uh-oh. Dragon? Ooh. Why would you trap me in here? There's nothing to, like, deal with me. Unless I just haven't found it yet. Sharp stone chunk. Oh. That startled me. Moongrass, nice. Yeah, I changed my rings. Not that it matters, right? I may as well just go to the Nexus and take myself out, right? Stone of ephemeral eyes, nice. That's how much we're used to just being in ethereal form, right? Assuming this is the way to go. You know, there was another thing that I was thinking about too. It wasn't just the dragon that we skipped out on. It was also there was a blue knight way back at the beginning that was blocking, or guarding, I shouldn't say blocking, he was guarding a door. This area looks familiar. This looks like the area from the beginning. He was essentially guarding a door that was locked. I don't know if that door is, you know, one that can be opened yet. I don't think I have any new keys that I'm unaware of. So I can drop here. You can't tip me, right? I kind of want to drop. I'm probably not going to be able to get this otherwise. Oh, it's a ladder. So is this where... This is where I came from, right? Oh, sort of. This is where I came from. Guess there's a ladder. So I think this just looks like the starter area. I don't think it actually is, because blue eye night gauntlets, nice. So we're getting a blue the night set, maybe. I remember trying to face off against that knight in the beginning, and I was just like, this is not going well. I don't know if I can make it over there. The ladder might pull that off, though. I love the blade flick. That's not good. Okay, I can get by. Never mind. I was worried about that. So somebody's still shooting at me. Thank you. That's anybody? What the heck is that? Must be up, standing up there somewhere. Human gas. Cool. Yep. Don't even care what I'm holding. These guys are kind of rough, aren't they? And you must be the one who was shooting. That's how you got me over there. Nice. Stealth throwy dagger. Alright. I saw you. Carrying capacity, great. You know what that means? I need to just get rid of the struggling shield, really? Didn't I just get one of those? You gave me the same shield twice, really? Soldier shield. That's mine. Ah. Yeah, I don't want you causing me problems while I'm getting shot at. I might not have much of a choice, though. Crap. Oh. What did I say? What did I say? Dude, would you just die? Oh, you... No. No, I don't accept that. You're not allowed to heal. I'm allowed to heal. Me and only me. Nobody else. It's the rules, right? Nobody else heals but me. Alright, assholes. Alright, this is fog gauge territory. Yeah, let's get in here. This looks like a bad place to be. Oh, hey there. It kind of looks like a trapped room. It's not. There's nothing else down here before I go up. Oh, hey. I think I didn't come in swinging. I was actually looking...
Oh, we meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
I was actually thinking about you. Okay, so I was told he had a claymore. I don't see a claymore, but I'm assuming this might be it. No, he has a claymore. Okay, it's legitimately a claymore. Okay, I'm gonna come back to you, alright?
Hard times, eh?
No.
I'm sure you'll turn things around.
He's so creepy looking. There's also another sword here that we should be getting very soon. In fact, this might be it. Great sword. Yep, that's the other one. I think that's the one that's supposedly similar to the Zweihander. You mind? While we're here. I'm gonna shift these around a little bit. We might have soul items I could use for this. Try one. 400. Yeah. Alright, I can buy the clipper then.
Alright. What'll it be then?
What? I can't help what I'm carrying. Just send it back to my thing. I don't even know what I have that's reducing my carry capacity, to be honest.
Hard times, eh? I'm sure you'll turn things around.
Okay. Fine. Let's look him back. Hopefully this doesn't set me... I just want to get away from them. Okay. Oh, there's a knight coming. I was like, what's that sound? Gotcha. Yeah, I checked my carry capacity. Oh, I don't have my stuff equipped. I checked my carrying capacity when I was at the Nexus last, and I was like, I don't really have that much stuff, to be honest. I don't wear any heavy armors. I have everything in storage. I mean, I don't know. I have a bunch of soul items on me, but I don't think they weigh that much. And I can't get rid of them until I have somebody to, somebody to trade with anyway, because I'm not doing the weapons. At least not now. Yeah, I'd like to get rid of those guys. Let's take out these guys. Are you kidding me? I hate you. Okay, I think we are close to my souls. There's the key. All right. I knew we had a key of some sort. Oh, he survived, I bet. Where did I actually... Oop, there they are. Found them. There are my souls. And I keep walking myself into... Oh my god, it's one of them. Nope, 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 nope. Don't walk into them. Make them come to you. Fight on your own terms. You kidding me? Oh my... Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I'm not doing this. You can't make me. Are you kidding me? No! What? Was that an archer following me? I'm like, what the hell? I'm getting my ass handed to me by like level 1 guys here. Come on. They're invisible. I did not realize that. I did not realize I couldn't see them. They're wearing the thief rings, I bet. Where'd he go? This is not going out the way I had hoped. Go down. Heal. We have plenty of health items. It's why I was over encumbered. Soldiers Lotus. That was a dropped item, right? Yeah. Please don't be that many enemies here. Okay. There's an item over here. This place is making me nervous and I don't know why. I think I'm just getting overpowered. I feel like I shouldn't be. So I'm curious if that door guarded by the blue knight will be opened by the key we just got. From the what do they call them? Foreman or something like that? I think there was a name. Fat official. That's right, they did call them fat officials in the description, even. You know, that door could also be a shortcut of sorts. I don't know why we'd want one, but now that I'm thinking about it. So how do I get down there? Oh, I suppose I could just drop, right? I can't climb up that, really? Oh, there you are. So where are we over here? Destroyed heroes. So... Oh, I can probably just break this. No? No, I cannot. How do I get out of here? You open? Can I squeak? Can I jump over the railing? Okay, so I didn't think they'd stick me in a place I couldn't get out of. So this is probably back around the beginning area, right? Yep. This is where the dogs are. Okay. So, after my previous death, I went back to the Nexus to drop basically a bunch of stuff. The only thing that was really over encumbering me, it seemed to be like it was arrows and health items. I didn't realize they stacked up that much, so I grabbed the greatsword, and
All right. What'll it be then?
and now I can get my claymore. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but what the hell, right? Everybody seems to like it. More damage than the knight sword. That's kind of cool looking. Yeah, kind of a standard looking claymore, right? Alright, got that. I need arrows, and I could probably use health items. Nothing urgent at this point, though.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy, huh, so far. So... we now have the claymore. This very large sword, similar to a straight sword, is a versatile weapon, but its weight means it usually requires the use of both hands. The smashing overhead attack greatly depletes a target's stamina and easily breaks their guard, which is why I was kind of looking for a heavier sword. And the great sword, which not quite the Zweihander style exactly, but same concept, right? Two hands. This extremely large sword, similar to a straight sword, is a versatile weapon. Same. But one that requires inhuman strength to wield. Its extreme weight can knock foes into the air. Biorr of the Twin Fangs is known to wield this weapon. I've heard that name before. So... we could kind of play with them, I guess. Let's go here, right? Let's get back to the area we were at first, and then I'll kind of pull it out. And I don't know if it's worth testing it right now, because it's really not fair to compare a leveled weapon against a non-leveled one, if you ask me. I mean, other than like learning its moves, that kind of thing. And let's go up there, because I think we'll have a little bit more room. Cool. Yeah, that's very typical. Okay. Pretty much a back and forth. What do we got for a heavy? Okay, nice. What if I do... Okay, better to... Okay, so I can't really do a follow-up. Stamina's depleted. Let it go first. I can't really do a follow-up, I don't think. But I can do a follow-up to a single hand. Yeah, like that. Kind of like the what's it called? Saw cleaver in Bloodborne. Yeah. Let's be real, we typically use one-handed weapons two-handed. Or sorry, we typically use a two-handed weapon with two hands, right? Okay, so it uses up like half my stamina. How about follow-up? No, okay. Two hands, maybe we can do the opposite. Swing, then overhead. Yes, okay, that works. Let me take some getting used to. Now, can I lift the other one? You weren't strong enough to use this with one hand. However, you may use it effective. You may use it effectively if you wield it with both hands. Okay. Oh yeah. Wait, what? What? Was it? Go for another swing. Why would you swing behind yourself? Is it just too heavy to do? Wow. Oh my god, it does not want to do follow-up attacks. Maybe that has to do with how it affects the enemies. Oh, that works. Okay, so light attack and then heavy attack. Alright, I think let's keep the claymore for now, because I don't feel like I can handle the greatsword very good. And if I feel like playing with it, we'll pull it out, but I think we should level it a little bit first. So I think we just need to go up from here. I do have quite a bit of souls. It wouldn't be bad to go and use them to buy arrows and whatnot. That's my bad. Wait, can we go through that door? Yeah, it's like we don't have a leveling amount of souls, but we do have quite a few. Like enough we could buy stuff with. Okay. This is kind of a cool place. The beginning of the location wasn't the most exciting, but... Oh, crap. Drag him out in the open. Yeah, let's... I wonder if I could get a hit on with him with this. Nice. The heavy attack with this does good damage. That was a bit of a miscalculation on my part. Nice. Yeah, so we're really racking up health items here. My bad. Yeah, I'm really getting the castle feel from this place, and it's a cool design if you ask me. I'm hearing a lot of wind. Is it here? I think that's outside actually. It's been really windy and cold here the last couple of days, which is well, relatively cold. It's always cold here. Nope. not do that. I don't know if there's gonna be somebody waiting for me there. Yes. Oh, crap. Who's there? That didn't work, did it? I like my power attacks. That's why. That's why I've been thinking heavier swords. Just 'cause if I keep going for power attacks with a weapon like this, well, you see what happens. I get him from behind.
Fiends are after me. In the name of all that is sacred, open this gate.
Let me, don't die. Come on. Hey, don't run away, dude. I need your help. Oh my god. I kinda need your help, dude. Estrava! Estrava! Where'd he go? Oh my god, dude. Did you seriously just bail on me? Oh no. That's not good. Okay, I'm gonna need to fix my weapon or upgrade this one. I don't have the souls, but I do have soul items. And just use it. Okay.
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
Yeah. Okay, first, repair. Second, need some upgrades. So what can I do to upgrade a claymore? Hardstone. Okay. Uchi, I should have plenty to upgrade now. Okay. Yeah, because it's all sharp stone, right? So I'm gonna go full in on the Uchi for that. Great sword, hardstone again. Okay. Claymore. So where can I get hardstone? Also, what do we got left? I'll talk to Patches, I think.
You come back alive. I need your business.
Yes, now the Uchi should be much more powerful.
Well, we've long been acquainted, so I'll give you a good price, eh?
Heavy arrows. Yeah, buy out what I can.
Nice stuff, eh? Come again then. I'll be awaiting.
I'm sure you will. Where's prices a little bit more expensive or about the same as the Druggling Merchant? Wonder what she's doing over here. Okay, what can I drop on you, my man?
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
Official's cap. I'll hold on to it so I can read it.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright, so I'm just gonna head back. I gotta think about the Heartstone. Okay, I think this is where Strava bailed on us. I can't remember where I actually died though. So we did get a new item. I didn't drop it because I wanted to make sure we read it. Official's cap. The signature hat worn by the king's officials. Wear it to pass as an official yourself. Interesting. The rotund officials of Boletaria appeared just before the Scourge of Demons. Once they ingratiated themselves with the king, they proceeded to mercilessly terrorize the masses. This uniform became a symbol amongst commoners of this despicable clique, also known for their uncanny, impenetrable grins. They have it at good authority that that's going to come in useful. So the Uchi has been dealing out a ton more damage. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh, I don't have my health items on me, do I? Crap. Oh crap, that's not good. That's not good. How far can I run? Just run. I forgot I kind of disarmed myself. I see enemies that way. Okay. I'm ready, I think. I gotta remind myself we're not at the old Archstone, so those enemies are probably just guarding the gate. I was thinking of like the phalanx for some reason. I can't believe Strava just bailed on me. Like, come on, dude, really? Full moon grass, nice. Who asks for help and then runs off and doesn't help you? Why is he back here too? I mean, he was still in the Nexus. I don't understand the back and forth. It's weird. They must move around like we do, the people in there. Or must have the ability to. Which I guess makes sense, but... Thank you. Oh, Strava. You little... Thank you for nothing.
You saved my life. This is the third time. I am truly indebted to you. This is all I have. But please accept it. Now I must go. My father, the king, awaits me.
The king is in a land? A land? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Where are you gonna go? You can go and take care of the enemies.
My father, the king, awaits me.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay, so apparently, according to the checklist, we can use that key back at the Archstone. This door... Okay, I did know about the door. I just forgot about it. So what is this? I hear the dragon. Oh, I see you. Okay. Before I go too far, bloody iron key. I don't want to go too far here. Just... So this is a dungeon? Oh yeah. Interesting. I love stuff like this where you like find keys to go back to the old areas. What are you? You're alive.
Who goes there? Ah, you killed that blooded sluggard for me. I'm called Biorr, the elder of the twin fangs of Boletaria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
You are. Okay, Sigurd. This is me when I fall asleep. 100%. I think there was a glowy spot. So I think these guys are supposed to be like, well, they're probably assassins, but like spies, I'm assuming. We gotta be careful here. This guy's here. Usually we only see one of them at a time. Can you stop? Yeah. Oh, I remember this area. This is, so this is when we were running out in one of the areas around the dragon. And I was like, how do you get that item? Tower shield. Okay, cool. I remember there was an item I could not get to. I don't remember exactly where it was, but we're out on one of the ramparts, I'm assuming. Or what I was calling ramparts. I don't know if that's actually what they are. It was before the Tower Knight, obviously. Okay, so we got another key for that. What's that for? I guess we have to head back. Yeah, we'll deal with the dragon a little bit later. Okay, so we do have a shortcut now, right? So let's get back there. Dang, I keep getting myself into these sticky situations. Okay, moon grass times 5. Okay, that could have been bad. Oh, it's a lot of big guys there. Grass thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's get out of here. Hey, buddy. Use your help. Did I go up these stairs before? I think that's how we get down here, right? Oh crap. Nope. Dude, you just keep on wandering around here. Hey, this could work to my advantage. What are they doing? Okay. I'm assuming that last, or I'm assuming that last, I'm assuming that's the last fog gate up there, and that's the boss fight. There are things that I have on the checklist that I have to figure out before we do it. I don't think it's gonna hurt to check this area out though, because there's all those cutscenes with the bad officials. Legendary, nice. Those are the good ones, I think. Yeah, so that key that we got from the fat official, apparently we can use that somewhere. I'm just not quite sure where, and I want to make sure we do it before we go in here. So I'm gonna backtrack, and I'll clue you in when I figure something out. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay. Okay. So we are back at the kind of start area. Go back through here. This is where the dogs are, and of course the archstone is just down through that gate. So I think I went through here earlier, but there we are. Terminal eyes. Another gate. Where are we? Oh, that is beautiful. This whole place is beautiful, but... Oh, this is... just wow. Uh-oh. I hear sounds. Ring of the Accursed. Ring of Magical Nature. I don't want to stand out in the open. I don't want to read that. Ring of the Accursed. Serpent ring crafted with thin gold lures enemies into attacking its bearer. Once fastened to the fingers of criminals, making them constant targets of stones and spit. Huh. And Ring of Magical Nature. This ever-cold ring increases magic memory capacity. According to legend, cursed witches are born bearing this ring. The natives of uncivilized lands avoid these rings like the plague. Huh. And what's above us? Okay, this is it. This is also kind of funny. I've already tried it on, but apparently this is where the hat is supposed to be used. I like the smile that comes with the hat. That's really funny. Okay, so I checked into it, and it sounds like we might actually need the full set. The hat alone is not enough. So what I'm going to do is head back to the Nexus and see what I have so far. Hopefully I have everything. Okay, let's see what we got in soul items. Alright, quite a bit. So I went and bought some hardstone from the Filthy Man in the smithing grounds.
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
I think about like 30. 30? So we could do some claymore upgrades. Yeah, 31. Oh, I had one already. So I figured we could upgrade this and the other sword maybe. I figured we could always go back and buy more large hardstone. Okay, so I do have some of those. Yeah, we're gonna need more for that. Okay, so -7. I need 7 more. I'll go do that really quick, and I don't know. I might get a little extra. I think I have enough souls, so. Alright, so I got 20 more. Okay, so now we need the chunks. Okay, so 2, 6. Yep. So both those are at 7 now. Yeah, the large hardstone I'm not sure how to find. I suppose I could potentially work on the bigger sword, because I think it was hardstone. But I could also do the bow. I'm probably beyond levels at this point, and I'd like to work on upgrading weapons either way. Let's see. Okay, so I went back one more time, and I just basically bought out as many shards as I could carry. The bow is close to going up a level, so I thought we can get these. It might be worth putting it in. But for now, let's invest in this a little bit so I can play with it. Yeah, okay, so we got that to level 3. Now, the shield, I'm not sure if it's how capable we are of, like, if it's worth doing or not. I know some people are really against doing armor and stuff in like the Souls games, but personally I just don't care. If I'm going to use it, I may as well add a little bit to it. I don't use it that much, but this is probably the shield I'm going to stick with because it's small and I tend to like small shields. I'll mark it as mine at least. Yeah, it's just hardstone. Oh, what do you know? Okay. Yep, that's fine with me. We'll go with that. So the Uchi, what's holding you up again? We actually have enough chunks, so it's the large sharpstone that we are missing, and I can always get more sharpstone. So yeah, Filthy Man has been a savior for me. Alright, I think that's enough.
Do come back alive. I need your business.
Okay, what about arrows? So Patches had the heavy arrows.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry. You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright, one other thing I wanted to check, or share I should say, is we got the tower shield, which I picked up. So a colossal shield used by the Tower Knight, one of the Boletaria's great heroes, said to ward off all forms of malice, but is incredibly heavy and near impossible to handle. The largest known shield in existence. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of the Adjudicator size-wise. So that's holding up quite a bit of space on me, so I'm going to drop that with him. I also did pick up, I did pick up whatever I could from the officials set. I have the clothes, the cap, and the leggings. I don't know if there's any arm bracer type stuff.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
I'm trusting you, man. You've been nothing but good to me, so... Alright, so that drops me down a little bit, so that's good.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Alright, so I've been able to invest a little bit into weapons and whatnot. So, we'll reconnect. You know where we're going. Hey there, everyone. Future me here. Take 2. I didn't have the full set apparently for the whatever it's called. I had the clothes. I had the boots. I had the motorcycle. Points if you get that reference. I did not have the gloves, so I just went to the smithing grounds to farm them, and I got them already. I used the providential ring, which I'm going to go back to my HP ring, the regenerator's ring. So I tried opening the door, it did not work. And as I was saying previously, because I'll probably just edit that out since it was kind of pointless, I had to put the girls to bed for the night and I had to use the facilities really bad, so I took a break. And while I was at the smithing grounds, I decided to try and use the sword. So far I'm liking it. I have to get used to moving a little bit slower and being in tight spaces. But so far so good. So hopefully this does the trick. I don't think there's anything else I would need. I was also saying I think this set's kind of cool. It wouldn't be a bad set for, like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of a, you know, somewhat similar to like Bloodborne outfit, but it's got the kind of poofy pants. I like the poofy pants. That'd be more like Shinobi, right? At least the Shinobis from the stories I'm familiar with. They have the kind of, the pants are kind of like tucked in, or not tucked in, but like if you had shoes, they'd be tucked into your shoes, but they kind of you know, they kind of like cuff at the bottom. Witch in the tower. So he didn't even recognize me. He wasn't even going hostile with me. Which means I should probably take it off if I'm going to talk to people. I'm assuming you're the person I'm here for. I'll talk to you in a second. Okay, so nothing exciting here. That's pretty cool. I will say I'm not a big fan of the way they kind of keep us from getting to NPCs, like the whole world tendency stuff. I do not like that. I do not like things being tied to having to go online for stuff. That's really annoying. It's a big pet peeve of mine with games. I do like usually how they handle online stuff. Like Dark Souls is great. Bloodborne was great. You didn't need to go online, but it made it more fun, you know, in certain circumstances to have it.
Heavens, you came to save me. Thank you. No, I am fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk.
Trying to get a better angle on you.
You go on ahead. I do not wish to be a dead weight.
So I think she'll go back to the Nexus. I don't know really what her deal is going to be, though. I think that means the only thing left for us is to head to the fog gate. So I'm kind of thinking, why don't we deal with the dragon next? Okay, so I think I have enough of what we need. I basically just took all my heavy arrows plus whatever white arrows I had left. And I just want to kind of get past the first area here. We'll get the dragon into its do its pattern. There you go. And we want to get to this first tower here. Still gotta kind of get used to this. Alright, so since the dragon basically just keeps going here, all we gotta do is pummel it. Let's try. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Okay, so we want to go right here maybe. Once I get this down, we'll have an idea. That worked. That worked. Cheers. Apparently the soul it drops is just for souls. We don't need to use it for anything. I do have a list for the apostles, but somebody was saying something about, you know, is it really worth it doing this? While they were showing that you can do it. I thought that was really funny. I go too far down. I went way too far down. Yep, way too far down. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is go and see if I can find that location where the two dragons were sitting. See if the blue one is there right now. I want to say this might be the way to go. I honestly don't remember where the dragons were. Nice. This is where those bodies were, wasn't it? No, they were across the way. And I think those were, if I recall, those were Thomas's wife and daughter? Daughter, son, I don't remember. You don't do much damage anymore, do you? I am liking the sword. I think the dragon attacked around this part originally, the red dragon. There's a bridge around here, and I think that's the first time it attacked. Right here. Of course, we just killed the red dragon, so... Do you mind? Jerks. It's nice to be able to just like KO them like it's nothing. I'm not sure if it's just me hearing things, but I thought I heard a dragon. This might be it. Yep, this is it. Well, let's see if I can get the stuff. I love dragons, but they are scary. They're also the style of dragon I prefer. The idea of having 6 limbs is just weird. I think I've heard of those referred to as like Western dragons, which is weird because I've also seen them in full flame shield. Don't hurt me. Flame resistance ring, I think. Big mama. Alright. Suicide run. Okay. I don't think we can actually kill them here. Is that an item up there? No, that's just the bottom of that flag. Okay. That was a worthwhile venture, I would say. A few soul items. I don't know if there's anything around the corner. This might not be the best idea. Stone shard. Full moon grass. It's probably meant to entice you to do a suicide run. While you're in the first visit here. I'm guessing. It was weird because I don't remember. I don't think I died that much my first run. The phalanx was a one shot, but I was already familiar with the boss design because that was a normal enemy in the Painted World in Dark Souls. And I know I did die because I got pummeled by the one knight. Which reminds me, I think that's the other thing I'd like to do. Let's go back to the first area here where we started. And I'd like to try and get to that knight and see if we can open that door. Okay, so I think this was a shortcut. Let's try the shortcut. They keep dropping Crescent Moongrass. I should have come back here when I was running out of health items early on. That was the hardest part of this game for me. It's been the lack of health items, and it's like once I got beyond that, this game became so much more fun for me. I remember dying in here because I was near one of the flammable things when the guy with the torch came by. So this should be it. Is it the blue guy or the red guy? I didn't do anything? Okay. Man, that shield is nice. It's the red-eyed guy, right? Which means we gotta go straight across. we meet again. Alright. It was locked, wasn't it? It appears to be locked. Okay, so I thought it would be worth checking it out at least. I wonder what opens that. Maybe that's I don't know, I guess it could be endgame stuff, or who knows, right? How do I get you? I guess I gotta climb, right? Okay, so there was an item somewhere up on a ledge here. I cleared the area around the gate. Took a bit of work. See it from here. If you look at the torch a little bit down and to the left, it's in between like a bunch of torches basically. So I don't know how to get over there. I guess the answer is to look around. That became pretty clear pretty quick. That's why I didn't see it, because I didn't... Oh, I don't know. Why didn't I come down here? Weird. Maybe I was just so fixated on this area. First things first. Where does this go? Did I not come over here at all, or? Must not have. And then here, so yeah, totally worth getting. I don't know if I can jump over that. Probably not. No. Nope. Yeah, let's just move on, I guess. Is there anything up here? I don't think I've been up on this side. It looks like you could get up there. I don't know. So I'm wondering what this is going to be like. We had the Phalanx, and then we had the Tower Knight. They're disgusting. Oh no. It's a Black Knight. Essentially. I'm about to get wrecked. Yes, I could absolutely use some help. Come on, dude. Biorr, get over here, man. I can help, okay? If nothing else, I can always distract him. Oh, the posture pose. Okay, Brothers in Arms must be for fighting with Biorr, and then Penetrator for the boss.
Fine work back there. Then again, how could a demon ever stand up to a bona fide knight?
I like this guy. Please tell me.
You go on ahead. I must be getting older. I need some rest.
Oh, hey, we have the same weapon, hey? He's got the greatsword. Taking a nap? Hells yeah, man. This guy is awesome. Like a buzzsaw. Respect. Yeah, piss on you, man. A silver demon soul. That was interesting. I have a feeling that would have been really hard if it was just me. New game plus. We'll take him on a little bit more fairly, maybe. I don't know. I do like having the quests completed, though. I think that's it for this place. I don't have anything else on the checklist. Hey there, everyone. Future me here. After I finished up this episode, I realized that I already have the pure white world tendency here, or for the Boletarian Palace. And if you recall, there was a door off to the left at the very start of the place that I've been wanting to get into since the start of the game. I can now get into it, I think. So let's so I've already recorded the episode, I've already edited the episode. I'm just going to be kind of splicing this in here. So I want to do this before I go on to record the next episode, which I'm about to do. So there is a ramp. There's a stairwell that goes down there. Off to my left. And this door here was closed previously. So if you go to the menu and go over to tendency, you have world tendency versus character tendency. And the world tendency is what affects the different parts of the world that I've been kind of bringing up here and there. And I realized this one was glowing quite white, so I thought maybe I already have the pure one. So I thought, let's check this out. I don't know if there's going to be any enemies down here, because of course I don't want to die and lose this. But, you know, let's take advantage of it. So apparently the character tendency is the one that's, I think, a little trickier to get, and one that you need to do, probably need to do more online stuff for. This one I was able to get on my own, just by fighting off the demons. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get it for World 2 or World 4, since I used the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes and died. I think that really counted against me getting those to pure at this point. Uh-oh. Hey. Yeah, it's real. Got a bunch of phantoms. Did you really just give up that easily? Okay, this is not cool, guys. Not cool. I was not expecting that. I really didn't know what to expect. I'm just excited to be here and to be able to share this after all the talk about world tendency. Okay, sharp stone shards, nice. Any items are acceptable. Unknown warrior soul. Man, I really could have used these early on, right? Game, why do you do this to me? I'm completely fine with backtracking. You know, I love backtracking in games. I play horror games. You know, you always backtrack in horror games. I don't like having it tied to having to do online stuff, so I'm really glad I'm able to do this right now with all of you. Blue Eye Knight Helmet. Okay. I think I have parts of the Blue Eyed set. Can't get up there. Okay. Great. I suppose. Yeah, these would have been nice to have had early on too. Though I have a feeling these phantoms would have been a lot harder. Hey. Renowned Warrior Soul. That's a pretty good one if I remember. Legendaries are the best ones if I'm not mistaken. And that might be everything. Or not. Oh, this. Okay, I've read about this. I didn't realize that was over here. I thought they were just... So I read about a tower that you could go into, and I literally thought it was just one of the main towers, like, over here. This must be it. Okay, we might actually have an NPC here, then, because there's an NPC I know that's here that I have not met. Oh. Okay, so you're not a nice NPC, apparently.
Shall show you no mercy.
Yeah, so not a friend. That was interesting. Master's Ring, which I already have. Oh, the binded? Is it binded? Yeah, it's a set. Okay, cool. We got some new drip to check out. I'm glad I have my shield up, even though she wasn't dealing out much damage. Wait a minute. Is this? OMG. Okay, if you recall, back at the beginning, there was a place where there was a hole in the ground. Like back when I started, the first time I played this. Remember I was talking about dropping down from that height and to kind of, I'm like, can I go down there? I'm like, that looks like death, and I think I left it. This is where it would have dropped us. And I'm going to go on a limb and say that would have been death. I should have trusted myself. Well, I did trust myself. Poison resistance ring. Okay, so then my other question is, if I were to lose... Oh, I need to drop down for this. We're about to find out, I guess. If I were to lose my character tendency, or my world tendency, sorry. Would I re-lose access to this location? I'll drop down for that once we've collected everything. Because I'm probably going to die. And then we'll find out. I forget. Can I? I can. Brushwood set. Cool. We have a lot of extra drip then. Can I go down here? Does not sound good. Okay, I'm not really able to see very clearly here. I don't see anything that we could possibly do in there, so I'm assuming falling in there is probably not what we want to do. Let's try and drop and get that item. And if I die, we'll find out what happens to the door that we now opened. I'm assuming I'm going to need to... Okay. Okay. Straight drop, maybe? It's a long way down. Oh, man. Alright, this is not working out very well. This seemed to work okay. Until I did that. Yeah, those beams are really hard to cross. I wonder if there's an easier way to like roll over to them. This takes me back to Bloodborne, finding the well, not finding, but getting into the old abandoned workshop. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do. Try the bodies. Nope, that's not what I meant. You might. You kidding me? So I was thinking, it looked like there might be a spot to fall down over here. Like, I don't know exactly where, but I was thinking, why is there like a plank set over here? I'm gonna go on a limb and say never mind. Gotcha. Colorless demon soul. Okay, so that was worth it, I guess. I want to see if I can get my souls back. Apparently not. I mean, we're not losing anything by trying, right? Okay. I need to land on that beam. Okay. I need to... Yep. Alright. Alright. That's it. That's all I needed. I don't think there's anything else to do down here. So I think that was probably worth it. You know, I don't know. I can't remember what the colorless souls are for, but I'll have to refer to my list when we get around to using them, which we won't do until we get Rec released. Then I can start to weigh in on what I want. Really. That really wasn't that many souls, but souls are souls, am I right? Just be racking up the death count a bit. I'm gonna have to do some updating on my original recording. So yeah, if you wonder like why I'm suddenly in my regular soul form after this, it's because this was most likely spliced in earlier than the ending. And I think we'll check out the outfits and stuff when we get to the end of the next section, so I'm not really worried about I don't want to do modeling in my ethereal form. It just doesn't look right. Oh, that's right. I didn't kill any of you, did I? Yeah, I've just been running past the enemies after and once I got to that kind of post. So, anyways, back to regular me, right? Okay, so I have it on good authority that there's more to that place. Not only did we just see more, there was something after the Dirty Colossus Archstone on the checklist, so which is the final world. So I have a feeling we'll be back here. Oh my god, she's sitting down. I don't think I've ever seen her do that before. He's here. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay, first things first, before I forget it. We have a soul we can use now. Small scaled flame demon soul, is that the one? So apparently we can use this. It doesn't really affect our okay, so what I'm thinking here is there are I think I recall 3 trophies that are tied to collections. I said rings, and then there's 2 tied to spells. So I'm assuming one is for just regular magic, sorcery type stuff. I don't know what they're classified as because we have not come across any spells so far. Saint or Bane would have changed that for us, but we don't have a high enough faith yet. And then there is the miracles, and I think that's for Saint or Bane. Hence the saint faith. Miracles are faith-based spells. Sorceries are usually more intelligence-based, if I'm not mistaken. Which is why I put my intelligence up to 10 last time. And so most of the boss souls that you get, maybe all of them, can be used for one of 3 things. 1, you can get a boss weapon by going back to the blacksmith at the smithing grounds. 2, you can trade them for... I've just been referring to them as sorceries, but the intelligence-based spells. And then 3, you can trade them for miracles, so faith-based spells. I think that's how that works. And we actually don't need the boss weapons, I don't think, as far as collections go. We might need some of them for other things. So we'll kind of see how that plays out as we go further into this. But I'm thinking of fixating on spells first. But let me check my list. I think I had a list. Okay, so it says Sage's Trophy, learn all spells. Saint Trophy, learn all miracles. Rogue Trophy, acquire all rings. And then there are some tied to other things. I don't know if there's actual trophies for this, because these are old lists. Okay, so I just checked. I have a list here for the souls. So this one's just souls. Yep. Alright. Then we should also have these. So Unknown Hero Soul and Renowned Warrior Soul. There we go. Okay. Now let's do a little bit of rearranging here.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I was worried sick.
So there were some items I picked up that have been pushed back here. That's why I want to check them out so we can see if there's anything unique.
We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
Okay. I haven't talked to him in a bit. I should probably check him out in that sense. So the purple flame shield, I picked up a couple of these. Oops. Oops. An old large shield painted with vivid purple. Extremely heavy and very effective against flame. Nice. This shield is shrouded in mystery and the origins of its unique design are unknown. Okay. I think there was a ring. Ring of Great Strength. I think I got this out with the dragons. I don't remember offhand. Ring bestowed to King Alant's twin fangs. Raises equipment weight limit. I think that's similar to... Didn't we get something like that from Thomas? Ironically, who we're here with. This great strength allowed Biorr of the Twin Fangs to wield a huge steel shield, a giant crossbow, and a hefty sword all at once. That's badass. Okay. Magic. Yeah, see, I have absolutely no magic. I wouldn't even mind trying the magic out. It's just, I don't even know how to use it.
Oh, thank goodness you're safe. I was worried sick. We are indebted to you, for you fight on our behalf.
Okay. How about you?
I can forge weapons for you for a fair price.
Let's do some repairs. Okay.
Do come back alive. I need your business.
I'm glad I got the claymore because I'm really liking it so far, and I'm not sure that the big shield would have big sword would have been the move at this point. Hey, bud.
Do you intend to challenge the king? You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king's defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing drake. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware the limits of your own power.
His voice sounds so familiar to me. I'm really liking his character. He seems really, really cool. Okay. Before we level up, I'm gonna go see if I can find our new friend. Oh. Yep, it's you.
Hello again. You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. But should you have demon souls, I can teach you magic. Only my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of the great sage Frake?
I will. But I'm also planning to talk to you as well. I wonder if I have to talk to the sage first. So Sage Frick is the one who was... There were two people locked up in the Prison of Hope. He was the one we could not get to, and he's the one I've been wanting to connect with. I forgot that there were keys in certain places in around the Prison of Hope that I could interact with. I don't know why they kept eluding me. I think the one to his cell is actually where there was somebody who would help the Fool's Idol up on the balcony, and I think if you're in that room, there's a key there, and I don't remember if I got it or not, but that's the one we need. But we'll deal with that when we get to the next location. So,
Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft?
yeah.
It would honor me to assist one such as you, but... Are you sure?
Cool. How much do these cost? Curse weapon, ignite, firestorm. Does it cost anything? I can just learn it? Silver demon soul. Okay. Okay, that's right. She did say souls. So I don't have to pay for it even. I can just trade her the souls. Interesting. I like that. There's no magic to attune. Cast with the talisman has not been learned. Not currently attuned. Got it.
Once, I lusted after demon souls. I passed the fissure into Boletaria, but became trapped by the Nexus. Then, the king's executioner, Meralda, chained me up inside that tower. My thirst for demon souls is no more. On the contrary, I find such power dangerous.
Is it gonna hurt to have her teach us? I don't want to like cause problems for her. I kind of need them though. I mean, that's a trophy thing I need. Yuria the Witch. I was kind of wondering if this is where they got the name for Yuria from. Yuria of Londor in Dark Souls 3. Familiar name, right? I'm pretty sure the worlds are not the same world. Unfortunately, I thought it'd be cool if there was a connection, but obviously there's some stuff that connects them all. There was something I've heard. I don't remember. I don't know the details because I haven't played Elden Ring myself, but I've heard that Elden Ring does kind of connect the worlds in a weird way that, I don't know, that makes you think that they would actually be connected, but...
Frake wields a different type of magic from my witchcraft. Frake's magic stems from an understanding of the essence of the demon soul, while my witchcraft merely channels its energy. If the demon is cursed, so shall be the craft. Frake's power comes from human potential, while mine is a dark, dependent art.
Interesting. I kind of like her.
If the demon is cursed, so shall be the craft. Frake's power comes from human potential, while mine is a dark, dependent art.
I think that was repeat.
I owe my life to you. If you are ever in need of my witchcraft, speak to me.
I will.
It is a dark art, but it is all that I can offer.
I appreciate it. I kind of like her outfit. Do I have that outfit? Can I get that outfit? Fashion Souls, right? Okay. I think that was it as far as new people. I'll do a spin around here just to make sure there's nobody else, but I don't think there is, and then we'll look at leveling up. Okay, Strava is gone. Matches is here, of course. Okay, I didn't go too far. I didn't think it was really going to be necessary.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no?
Yeah.
Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
I think this might be the move. Your miracle capacity is increased. This will give us the ability to talk to our new friends here. Well, new friends. The girl's been here for a while, but Sandra Bane's sort of new.
Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
So I'm kind of thinking maybe I should use the leftover souls for smithing, maybe? Let's see. Hey there.
Thanks to you, I was able to seek refuge in this Nexus. Now I stay here and pray, along with my disciples, for the heroes facing the demons. If you wish for benevolent protection in your fight against the demons, then bring me demon souls. I will cleanse them and create miracles with their power.
That's kind of cool. So they're taking the same souls and just doing different things to them to make use of them. All right. So if we do, oh, I have to actually pay you. You're not gonna make this easy, are you? Hidden soul. Evacuate. Heal. Antidote. God's wrath. I've heard of that one. I've heard. Is that an AOE? Second chance, regeneration, and cure. I'm not sure what to start with. Oh, some of these. Oh, so these top ones I can purchase. Got it. Okay, I was not reading that right. That's cool. I'm gonna need to get them, so might be worth investing. I might try the sorceries first, but some of these healing ones could be nice. Why don't we heal, antidote, hidden soul? I mean, that way at least we have them. I have not found any spells, so I'm assuming they all have to be purchased. I find weapons, shields, clothing, that's it. And we'll decide what to do with the souls a little bit later once we get is it Sage Freck? Is that, I always thought it was Frecka. I don't know if I don't remember what she said now. Okay. Cast with the talisman has been learned, not currently attuned. Alright. Interesting. Let's try. That's gonna go in the top slot, I'm assuming.
Estraya of the Valley of Defilement. The last I heard, Saint Estraya of the West was accompanied by the knight Garl Vinland. She would never be corrupted by souls. Not under the protection of such a renowned knight in his charmed armor. Surely it is mere slander. Sadly, the weak are prone to such backstabbing.
Estraya. Okay. So that's not the Maiden in Black then. I was wondering if that was her actual name. She probably doesn't have a name then, I'm assuming.
Vito the Moonlight Knight, Rizaya of Istarel, even Selen Vinland. Many honorable knights have ventured into Boletaria in search of the Valley of Defilement. The vicious rumors about Estraya offend our most basic sense of respect for God's name. However, none of these great knights have made it back. Could it be that that wretched valley is so infested with grime that even our Lord's voice does not resonate there? Or perhaps it is the fate of those left behind by God.
That's why I don't like the World Tendency stuff, because I know some of those names, and I know there's certain characters I've not been able to meet or do anything with because of that. I'm thinking for New Game Plus, maybe we should work on some of that before we finish this, just so I can do some of that going into the second round.
If you truly are a disciple, then you must have a talisman in God's image. Heavenly miracles occur in Boletaria through the talismans. God has granted this accursed land a special power. It is God's way of telling us we must stand against the demons. After the dark arts spread across the land, holy miracles were witnessed once again. The will of God is clear. We must defeat the demons, annul the curse of Boletaria, and purge the magicians who manipulate those accursed souls. As you know, souls are a source of wicked power, emanating from the demons. King Alant was overcome by lust for such power, and has placed Boletaria in her present predicament. Old Frake and the Candle Maiden are no exception.
Hmm.
We must defeat the demons, annul the curse of Boletaria, and purge the magicians who manipulate those accursed souls.
Just occurred to me that he has a bowl cut.
Oh, Frake, and the candle made none. God bless this brave warrior, Umbasa.
Okay. How about you?
Oh, Saint Urbane, Umbasa.
Yeah, I don't get her. It's nice that we have the ability to do spells now, though. Especially from two people, no less. Okay. So I think that's where we'll close this one out. I made a quick trip to the smithing grounds to get some Heartstone shards. But that was about it. And, yeah. So, a lot of interesting stuff this time. So we went to the Inner Ward, I think it's called, where we found Ostrava once again. He is no longer here at the moment. And we saved Yuria, the witch, and Biorr. I don't know if Biorr had a subtitle to his name or not. And Yuria is now back here. She is willing to teach us spells in exchange for demons' souls. And Biorr helped us with our new boss fight, which was the Penetrator. So kind of a Black Knight it looked like, which was really cool. Pretty easy fight, and I don't know if that's just because he was with us or not. But it was kind of a cool design. I think that probably would have been a little harder if I was on my own. A lot harder if I was on my own, I'm assuming. Unfortunate, but I think that is kind of I'm assuming that's kind of a quest line with him. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that we have that option. And we returned back to kind of the earlier sections of the Boletarian Palace. We went to the kind of previous section where we had the dragon, the red dragon, kind of bombarding us, and took that out. Went back to the kind of first area, checked around for some things, so we were able to get the items around the two dragons, because one of them was gone, of course. The gate that was there is still locked. And we were able to get access to a couple of new locations. One of them was before the Tower Knights Archstone, and one of them was in the new location, using some keys, a key that we found in one location leading us to another key, which is how we got to Biorr. So kind of some cool stuff there. And yeah, I was able to get my new weapons upgraded. So I got 2 new weapons that we're using. So we now have kind of 3 or 4 weapons, I guess, collectively that we've been using. But I'm going to stick with the Claymore for now. I'm kind of liking it, so I've been kind of practicing with it a little bit here. And we'll try the Greatsword when we get a chance. I still think it's kind of low level to be using it, but for now I'm going to kind of stick with this, I think. And of course we have our Uchi with us, and I'm going to continue upgrading that as well, because I'd like to get them both up as high as possible. And then who knows, we might be able to use them for like boss souls or something, for boss weapons. But yeah, so a lot of cool stuff in this. We even upgraded our shield and... what was the other thing we did? Our shield and our bow. Did I upgrade the bow? I think I upgraded the bow. Maybe not. I don't know. And what else did we do? We did so much here. Well, anyways, we did a lot. So now we have access. Oh yeah, we leveled up our faith. So now we can start getting miracles. In fact, I got my first thing that we can use. So I got a talisman and a catalyst out, so that we can start using those. So really cool. I'm really looking forward to having that ability. And next time we'll essentially be continuing on. So we started with the second world, went back to the first one here. Now we're going to get back on track with the third world, which is back at Latria. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of these places. Now the checklist looks pretty short, so I'm assuming most of them are going to be really just kind of like what we did in the previous episode, straight up boss fights. But at least we have our new weapons. And as we do approach the end, because like I said, I think this is sort of our last circuit. I think there's one more shot at the Boletarian Palace. but I'm kind of like trying to wrap up some stuff that I can in those areas at least. And so the next 2 worlds definitely have a couple of things I've been wanting to wrap up. The last one, I don't think I've missed anything so far, but I'll kind of keep that in mind as we move forward. But we still have the cells in the Prison of Hope, and we still have the Vanguard on the island's edge. So we might tackle those as we move forward. Otherwise, thank you all for joining, and I will see you all later.